Char Margolis, Char Communications Incorporated, and Char Vision LLC do not endorse or offer for any purpose but entertainment the views of any guest or other expert on Char Vision or UBN.
I knew things before they happened from the time I was a child. At the age of 8, I saw a spirit at the foot of my bed and didn't know what it was. And in my 20s, I finally realized I had a special ability that could help others. I have learned that love never dies. There is a spirit world that can communicate with us, and we all have the gift of intuition. Join me, and together we will explore the possibilities of the unknown from beyond and more. This is Char Vision.
Hi, everybody. I hope everybody is wonderful. It is Sunny and Char. And how are you, Tony?
I'm great.
Good. Today is August 26th, 2022. And we're going to get right into one of my most favorite people in the world. Truly, I have such a place in my heart for him. It's Chris Colfer. And Chris, come on. I mean, you know, he's a best-selling author. He Land of Stories. He's got, he was on Glee, you guys, and he won't go to karaoke with me, but he's here. So.
Hi, everybody. Happy to be here. Thanks for having me, Char.
Yeah, of course. I love having you on. Now, I have to tell everybody before we start. I did a thing called School for Psychics with you the last time you were on.
Mm-hmm.
You were reading for someone and someone kept saying no. And then everything you said was actually really right on, because they Facebooked me and they said he was right about this, and I'm so stupid. And you really did a great job. And
well, thank you. That. Oh, good to know. I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah, you need to know that, because
only school I've ever been good in.
Yeah. Oh, come on. I bet you were good in musical theater, right?
Oh, yes. Yeah, I was definitely good at the performing stuff, but the academic stuff, not so much.
Yeah. Like, I mean, your voice is like an angel's voice. You sing so beautifully. Do you still enjoy it?
I love singing like in the shower or like in the car, but I mean, it just takes something special to get me to come out of my my cave and do it again.
But you do it on stage. You'll do it.
I do, yeah. I just did a PBS special for Pride Month, and that was really fun.
How can I see that?
It's a good question. I think it's on YouTube now.
Okay, if I Google it, I can Google it.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I did Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Which I know is one of your favorites. So
it's one of my favorite songs. I mean, seriously, my next door neighbors in Michigan, they see me in a whole new light because they're huge fans of yours.
Oh.
Like, sends me like videos of you singing from Glee.
Oh gosh.
I mean, they're beautiful. I mean, you
can't get rid of me.
Because this is my favorite one, and it's like so sweet. So if you come visit me in Michigan, you have to meet them.
Yeah, I can't wait to come see you in Michigan. We got to plan that.
Okay, we will. Let's do it for sure next year.
Yeah, I'd love to see your place.
Yeah, we're definitely going to do it. So, how are you? Can you talk about anything you're working on now, or?
Oh yeah. Well, this year, I have the 10th anniversary of my first book is coming out. The Land of Stories, The Witching Spell. That'll come out in October.
Witching Spell.
The Wishing Spell, yeah, it was the first one in the series. So we're releasing a very special 10th anniversary edition of the book, which has a bunch of illustrations that have never been seen before.
Wow!
And a little letter from me, and it is gorgeous. They've really outdone themselves with it. So I know people will really like that one.
I'm excited for you because your illustrator is always amazing.
Yes, he is. Brandon Dorman. He's absolutely incredible.
He's amazing. Okay, so that's fantastic. And do you think you'll eventually go back to acting?
I don't know. I would really like to. I'm in a place now where I'd really like to. I've spent the last like 6 years cooped up at home, even before the pandemic, just writing. And I really miss people. I really miss like the camaraderie of having a set and a crew
Right.
I, so that's what I miss the most. So I hope something pops up, something something good, because I'm I'm very picky when it comes to that stuff.
And you should be. I mean, and you're allowed, and you can be. You're fortunate that you can be, but
Yes, very lucky.
you've made such a wonderful name for yourself at such a young age, and you were so smart to keep writing while you were acting. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of actors, they're one note wonders and they go nowhere, and or they, it can take forever if they get in something else. And you were so
Yeah.
smart to.
I was very fortunate. I followed both my passions, and I think I was too young at the time to think about long-term stuff. But I'm so glad I didn't listen to all the people who told me not to write, because it's become my life and my.
Oh wait, you're a New York Times bestseller.
Mhm.
I think the only thing everybody.
Oh,
Chris,
there's my first book. Yeah.
wait, Chris wrote the most amazing foreword for me for my new book, You Are Psychic. Okay, so this is my new book. I think the only time I'll have New York Times bestseller on any of my books is because Chris was a New York Times bestseller.
Hell, maybe you never know.
You never know, but I think most people are buying this online, and I don't know if people understand this. I don't even really understand it, but you have to buy from certain bookstores or whatever. I have been number one on Amazon, so we'll
Awesome, that's great.
Yeah, but we'll see what happens this time. So we have to ask everybody to please buy my book, You Are Psychic. Did you read it?
I haven't read it yet, no, but I'm so excited to.
Oh, okay. So I just have to tell.
Actually, no. I think you sent me the manuscript before I wrote the foreword, so I think I did read it. But it was like almost like a year ago.
Yeah, but there was probably a lot. We edited a lot.
Yeah, I think that it's coming back to me. Yeah, I read it when it was like when you guys were still editing it. But I mean, I love all of your books.
Oh, thank you. You have to say that. You're on my podcast.
No, I mean it. I mean it.
Okay, so I have to tell you something. So you guys, the foreword Chris wrote is truly a love letter to me. Honestly, if I never get another letter from somebody, this will stay in my heart forever.
Oh,
it's so true. I'm so grateful, and it's so beautiful what you wrote. And so I was on with Maria Menounos on her podcast, Better Together, I think it's called. And the first thing she said to me was, well, she said, that foreword from Chris Colfer. And I said, yeah. She said, I am ashamed of any foreword I've ever written or ever will write, because I nothing can compare to that foreword he wrote for you.
Oh, I'm so happy people are. First, I'm so happy that you love it so much. I'm really happy it's resonating with people.
I love it more than the book.
No, no, I doubt that.
It's equal. It's equal.
Yeah. Well, I've never written a foreword before, and I couldn't think of a better person to write a foreword for.
I love you, sweetheart.
I love you too.
So sweet. Oh my God, I so have adopted you. I mean, people don't really realize what kind of friendship we have, because
we get into trouble sometimes.
We do get into trouble, but the one thing you wrote in the book about how we've eaten pounds of Chinese food.
Yeah. Well, gossiping about the royal family.
Yeah, the royal family, right? Yeah. So off camera, we have to talk about all the stuff going on with that royal family.
Oh yeah, no, we are overdue for some Chinese food.
Meghan Markle has a podcast now.
Oh yeah, and Archibald, I think it's called, or Archie something.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, but and it totally like they never show the little boy's face.
Oh yeah.
But they showed his thick red hair.
Oh yeah, they have two kiddos now, I think, right? They have Archie,
they have a little girl
and a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, well, have you seen her face?
No. Actually, I haven't seen. I haven't. I actually haven't seen much about them. I'm always, I'm always on.
Well, then you better start researching for when I come back to
so I'm
California,
prepared.
because I will be so bored at our Chinese restaurant. You don't know it if you don't remember everything. So, but seriously, it was like so amazing. The forward. My sister was crying when she was reading it, and anyway. Thank you.
Of course,
grateful.
My pleasure.
I'm just so grateful. And so I saw your dogs before. So you were going to tell me a story about your dogs.
Oh yeah, well, happy. I think it's National Dog Day, so happy National Dog Day.
Happy National Dog Day.
Yeah.
Wait, hold it.
Happy National Dog Day, Sonny. Oh, I miss you, Sonny.
For God's sake, he says, "Mommy, leave me alone." Okay.
Well, I also think there's like 4 international dog days throughout the year, so I'm never sure which one to celebrate. But a few weeks ago, we did like the DNA test for Cooper and Fitzgerald, just to see what their heritage is.
Sunny.
Yeah, and anyway, we randomly got them today on International Dog Day. We got them back, and Cooper is 100% golden retriever.
Oh, wow.
And they even, like, the tests even found his family. His family is all in Texas. And there are all these photos because people can, like, upload photos of their dog, and it looks just like him. It's like all his, like, siblings and his cousins. And I got this, and I was so emotional for some reason.
Oh my God, that's
like I found my family, and he couldn't care less. But that was so cool.
That's so amazing.
Yeah, and then Fitzgerald's came back, and we've always known Fitzgerald was mixed, but we always thought that Fitzgerald was a Corgi Havanese mix, and he literally is every dog but Corgi and Havanese.
You're kidding?
No, he is. I think he was like 50% Shih Tzu and 17% Chihuahua.
He's a Chihuahua.
Yes, 17%.
You're kidding.
Yeah, so and we always thought he had like some like herd dog.
Do a picture of him. People need to see the picture of him. He looks nothing like a Chihuahua.
I do have my my unofficial portraits of them on my phone.
They're so cute.
Yeah, they're so cute. But
you got to press the thing again because
here we go.
There you go.
Yeah, they're
the little one.
Yeah,
big one's Cooper. So when I was at their house when they first got Cooper, you guys, and Cooper and I played and bonded. And when I went to go home, he followed me. He thought he was supposed to be my dog, and he tried to get in my car.
He just followed you right down the driveway.
It was the cutest thing ever.
Where are you going?
So cute.
Yeah.
So I know.
Gerald. Yeah.
What?
On the screen.
Oh. What is on the screen?
That's me and Fitzgerald. That was I think the day we brought him home.
Oh.
Yeah. He's
so
cute.
Oh. You guys are such good daddies.
Yeah. Will is a much better dad than I am because he's the one who he takes them for walks and
so I'm gonna agree with you.
It's fine. I admit it. I tell everybody he's the much better dad dog because the outdoors and I just don't get along. So
the outdoors and you got along when we went. You know, the one thing I did not write that people don't know, like when you wrote in the book about we went to Joshua Tree at midnight.
Oh yeah.
To find UFOs.
Wait,
okay, so you guys, we literally drove to Joshua Tree in the middle of nowhere. UFOs. Now, my car was having problems with the battery, but I thought the battery was working. And so anyway, I mean, it worked. So we went to the top of the Keys or something. I forgot the name of it. And Will and Chris and I are like calling for UFOs to come see us because,
please.
Right. Like da 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 da. You know what was that movie? Of the Third Kind, something of the third.
Oh
kind.
yeah. Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Close Encounters, yeah, that old movie. You weren't even born yet.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, so but the rest of the story is the next morning and you guys, I think, left the next day.
Mhm.
And then we came back, went to sleep. The next morning, my car wouldn't start. We would have been stuck.
Ended. Yeah, and if memory serves me correctly, there wasn't much cell reception up there either.
No, there was nothing. There was nothing, and we would have been stuck there.
Yeah, we would have needed to have a lift from one of the UFOs we didn't see.
Right. I actually have the car back here in Michigan now, and they finally figured out what was wrong with it.
Oh, good.
Yeah, the Bluetooth was draining it, and so was whatever the thing that takes directions. What's that called?
The navigational
Navigation. Yeah. So we had to cut those out, and now it works.
Yeah. By the grace of God, we did not get stranded at the top of Joshua Tree.
Could you imagine?
I don't know. I mean, Will probably would have been fine, but you and I probably would. It's like we're both Zsa Zsa Gabor from Green Acres.
That would have been so horrible.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And there's no bathrooms up there. And I mean, and I mean, there's got to be like wild coyotes and
and probably like mountain lions or I'm sure.
For sure, mountain lions.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But it was pretty up there. We could see the whole city below us.
And we could see all the constellations and the stars.
Yeah, it was gorgeous.
But shame on those UFO people for not coming to get us.
I mean, it's just rude.
Didn't they know that you were like an award-winning? What did you win? You won the People's Choice Award, and
right?
Yeah, I mean, didn't they know who they were messing with?
You should. I mean, I'm saying you could just a quick Goog.
Yeah, #1 New York Times bestseller. I mean, don't they know what they missed out on?
Or actually, maybe they're very well aware of me, and that's why they avoided us.
So funny. You know what? Every time I talk to you, or a lot of times when I talk to you, I always think about your grandma sitting at the piano smoking a cigarette when she had cancer.
When she had lung cancer, she still smoked. We
Yeah.
used to say, "Grandma, what are you doing? You have cancer." And she goes, "Just in one of them." She's such a character.
I loved your grandma. Oh my God, I loved her.
You were so sweet. I don't know if we talked about this, but Char came up to Fresno. We did a little day trip, and she came all the way up to Fresno to give my grandmother a reading, and then we drove all the way back in the same day. It was the sweetest gift ever.
Oh my God, it was my honor and my pleasure to meet your grandma. Oh my God, I loved her. But she was like a minister, right? She was
a reverend. Yeah,
a reverend, and your grandpa was a reverend.
Yeah, they're both reverends.
Yeah, they were. You come from a gifted family.
Yeah, we come from a lot of outspoken people for sure.
For sure. And how's Hannah?
Oh, she's doing great. Thanks for asking. Yeah.
Yeah, Chris has a really sweet sister, and every time I go, she holds hands with me, and we bond.
Yeah. She has special needs, and she has no filter whatsoever. So she says
no filter,
none whatsoever, and she will tell you exactly what she thinks about you right to your face, and have no problem doing it.
I went to a wedding, and there was a young man on the plane that was I guess he's Asperger's or whatever, and he has no filter either, and he goes, "Well, you're old. You're really old."
Oh boy.
So should we take some phone callers? I know that we've got there may be some people that want readings, and then we can do that, and maybe you can help me with the readings because you did take school for psychics, so you're good at it. But also, I know that you have like fans who adore and love you, who never really get a chance to talk to you.
Yeah. So I'm happy to chat with them and take questions or whatever.
This would be a great opportunity. So now the pressure's on Tony because he's got to choose because the lines are full.
Yeah, but even if they want readings, I love watching you give readings. I'm happy to sit here and watch you.
Okay, you're so sweet. Okay, well, let's see what we get.
All right, so you put the pressure on me. Thank you.
Pressure's on you, Tony.
All right, so here we go. Let's do a 703.
Okay, 703. Who is this?
Hello, it's Cindy.
Hey, Cindy, how are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Say hi to my friend Chris.
Hi, Cindy.
Hello, Chris.
So,
I
Cindy,
heard you wrote a wonderful foreword to her book.
Oh, thank you. I hope you enjoy it.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
so Cindy, where do you live?
Well, I live in Arizona, but 703 is Virginia. I just didn't get rid of my cell phone number.
Oh, that's good. So you're kind of incognito and people don't really know where you are.
Exactly.
There's nothing wrong with that. So did you have a story for us, or did you want a reading, or what would you like?
A kind of a reading, but maybe a something on the career path. I work in a retirement community, and I just don't know if that's honestly, it gets challenging when people die. And I did have a job interview this week, and I just wanted to know if you had any insight
Okay, so
on my career path.
okay, so just be open about everybody living and deceased, because I've got to tune into you to know where I'm going with this. And I always say my prayer protection. So if everybody doesn't mind, I'm going to make sure only positive energy is around us. And then I'll tune in. We ask the universal consciousness and God that holds the highest spiritual power of knowledge, wisdom, and truth to guide and protect us as we communicate with our guides and angels in the spirit world and tap into the wisdom of the universe. We respect this opportunity and take full responsibility to use this not for ego or controlling others, but with the pure intention of spreading love and healing life on this earth and beyond. Anything that is in, near, around, or about us that is not of light, go back to where you came from and turn to light if you choose, but stay away from us. So is there a J or M initial connected with you, like either deceased or about the job?
J or M?
Yeah. Do you have any family that's a J or an M?
Well, I do, but one's living.
Okay, is a living a J or an M?
J.
Is it a male?
Female.
Female. Is it J with an N in the name or an L in it?
Both.
Is it like Julianne or Jacqueline or
Yes.
what, Jacqueline?
Yes.
Okay, and who is this?
My sister.
Okay, are you close with her?
No. Well, I was probably closer to her until they all decided to stop talking to me.
Yeah, okay. I feel like somebody's here telling me that you're probably better off not connecting with them, that you're woven from a different cloth than your family. You're a much kinder, nicer, warmer person. And was there an issue with when someone passed over, like one of your parents?
Yes.
And was there an issue with a will or money?
Yes.
And did you get some of that and they didn't?
My husband got some and they didn't think that was right.
Yeah, okay. So, you know what? Too bad for them. So, he must have been kind to your mom.
Oh, he was very kind to both of my parents.
Yeah, and so he deserved it, and too bad for them. And you don't need to be around people who care so much about money instead of love and family. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, thank you. I know. Yes, and I feel that way, but sometimes it feels very good to have that
And
validated. I guess.
Is there like a B or R person, like a Robert or Bob or B or R?
Yes.
Who is that?
Living or dead? My husband's name
Don't
is a
say that.
B or an R, and my father's name is the same.
Wait. Does your husband start with a B or an R?
Yes.
What B-R?
Well, it's an R.
Is it Robert Bob? Is it Robert Bob?
Yes.
Okay. And is your dad Robert Bob?
But yes.
Okay, and your dad is deceased, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So your father's saying to ignore your family. Your father is saying that he's grateful to your husband. That's why he left him money or whatever. Excuse me. And also, he's saying that you're very healing with the people in the nursing home who die. You're very healing. You help them.
I try to.
It's like because you believe in life after death, and that you kind of help them along. So I mean, the grass always looks greener on the other side till it starts burning under your feet, but I don't know if you're going to like this new place that you're looking into. Did you is it a totally different kind of job?
Yes. And so, yes. No, honestly, I do love the residents that live where I work. It just gets hard when they pass away.
Yeah, but here's the deal. We don't die. Nobody dies. Your dad's here right now. So, love it. Everybody's going to die. Everybody's going to cross over. And the truth is, most people who have a near-death experience and come back to talk about it have incredible experiences and euphoric and see their loved ones and see angels and hear amazing music, and they don't even hear music, they become music. They don't see color, they become color. So it's like color we never really even have ever understood or know about. So okay. I don't know, I think you're gonna miss it.
Well, I appreciate that, because honestly, that's the greatest fear. It's like there's days it's like, oh, I just got to go. But then I'm afraid that if I go, I'd miss it, just like you said.
Okay, what's this other job you were going to get?
Well, I applied for a store manager position.
Okay,
so it's totally different. And
I don't think you'll like it. I think it's too... I don't know. I just have a feeling it won't be as warm and cuddly as knowing all these other people. I think you're going to deal. I
agree.
I think you're going to deal with personalities and complaints and a lot of crap that you don't want to deal with. You already have. I'm sorry.
Well, no, that I appreciate that, because it's like that's the thought that I've always had. That's the thought that I worry about, and so, I go back and forth with it all the time, and so I just, I love the residents where I work, and some of them mean so much to me, and if I left, then I don't know how that would go.
Well, I'm telling you, you are loved where you are, and I wouldn't move. I wouldn't change a thing. And plus the fact they're much nicer. They're much nicer people than your family, and you deserve to be loved.
Oh, thank you.
So that
means so much to me.
That's your message from your dad, and I think your siblings have always been jealous of you. So there. Admit it.
I can believe that, yes.
Admit it.
I think, it's so easy if I rationally look at things try to look at it from the outside and kind of think about it, but sometimes it's really hard to do that when there's emotion involved.
Well, But when your intuition tells you something, the trickster thing that gets in the way are the emotions. Because if your intuition is trying to protect you, it's our emotions that kind of take us in a direction that maybe won't be the healthiest for us.
That's no.
Been there, done
Okay.
that. Been there, done that. Anyway,
So does my dad? So I have 3 sisters. Does he say the same about all of them? I guess he probably does, because
yeah, he does, because they talk amongst each other. It's okay. They're the ones losing out. They are the ones. Anyway, thank you for calling. We need to move on. I appreciate you trusting me. Thank you so much. Enjoy your job.
I appreciate what you.
Thank you.
That was a good one.
Oh, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
This is the psychic meter. You're my psychic meter.
I'm your psychic sidekick.
You are my psychic sidekick, Sonny. You've been replaced. Okay, Tony, let's get somebody else. Tony's taking
Somebody else.
814, you're on the air. I have somebody who wants to talk to Chris.
Yay!
814, you're on the air. I have somebody who wants to talk to Chris.
Hi there.
Wait, we're getting
Hi.
feedback. Tony, we're getting feedback.
They need to turn their volume down in the background.
Is that better?
There we go.
And what is your name?
Shalena.
Delina, this is Chris Colfer. Go
Hi,
ahead.
how are you?
Huh?
Chris is talking to you.
I just said hi. How are you?
Hi. Oh, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
And are you a fan of Chris's?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
And
I've actually spoke to him a couple times before.
what's your favorite? What's your favorite thing about that he does that you like?
Oh my goodness. I don't know. I've liked everything he's done so far. I mean, I love his books. I loved Struck by Lightning.
Thank you.
And Glee. Yeah.
Wait, Struck by Lightning. How old were you when you wrote that?
I was 19 when I wrote it, 20 when we sold it, and then 21 when we shot it.
So, do you know how old Chris? Okay, how old did you play when you were in high school in Glee? How old were you?
In the pilot, I was supposed to be 14, and I was 18 in real life. And they kind of changed our ages a little bit as the show went on. There's Struck by Lightning. Yeah, it's actually going to be the 10th anniversary of Struck by Lightning next year. I got to do something special for it.
Didn't you do a movie? That's a movie, right?
Yeah.
I need to see that movie.
Yeah. I'll send you a copy.
You will?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I got a closet full of them.
Okay, so where's our caller? Caller?
I'm still here. I'm
Okay.
still here.
How do you spell your name? Because I think I'm saying it wrong.
Shellayna.
Shalena. Such a pretty name.
Shalena,
Yeah.
where did we
thank you.
meet before?
I met you the first time in 2019 at one of your signings.
Awesome.
And then I talked to you last year on one of the virtual signings.
Oh, awesome. It was great to hear from you again.
Oh, thanks.
Do you have a question for Chris? Like what would you ask him? What would you ask him if you could ask him anything? What is the one thing you would ask?
Oh my God. Oh man. Put me on the spot.
No pressure. But pressure does create diamonds.
Yeah. Well, yes. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I didn't actually expect to get through, so I didn't actually have a question planned in my head before I got here.
Okay, so what is that question that a lot of people ask if you if there's three people you could have dinner with in the world that you would, that are, you know, anybody living or dead, who would you
Yeah.
want to have dinner with?
Oh my gosh. Then now I'm on the spot. Definitely first Queen Elizabeth.
Oh yeah, you love that lady.
Of course, I love me some Liz. Oh gosh, who else? Oh man, I mean, like I don't know, maybe like I don't know, like maybe like I'd throw like either like Whoopi Goldberg or like Joan Rivers or
Have you ever met Whoopi Goldberg?
oh many times. I adore her. Yeah, no,
Yeah, I'm sure
I know
she
her pretty
loves
well
you.
actually. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Um,
you on The View, you must have been on The
yes.
View.
Yeah, and she was on Glee too. And she actually I just got an award this year from the National Coalition Against Censorship, and Whoopi was kind enough to present the award to
That's
me.
so nice.
Yeah, but I
That's
just adore her. She was my hero growing up.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, I have photos of me dressed like being like I was like 3, and we used to put towels over my head so I looked like a nun, and I would
Oh,
longer and
you
correct.
oh yeah. What was that movie she was in, the with the nuns that sang?
Oh, Sister Act. Yeah,
What's it called?
Sister Act.
Oh yeah, Sister Act. Okay.
Yeah.
Then okay, so those are two great people to, and they're both living.
And they're both living. Yeah.
You're a dead person. You're a
Oh,
dead...
you know, Carrie Fisher, because I loved Carrie Fisher.
Oh, you know what I didn't tell you?
Hmm.
I'm friends with her sister-in-law.
Oh, get out of here.
Oh my God, yes. And that was Debbie Reynolds'
Yeah.
daughter-in-law.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. We'll have to talk about that too.
Yeah. No, my gosh, Carrie Fisher wrote this book called Wishful Drinking. And I by a miracle got a copy of that when I was 19 and Glee had just premiered. And in the book, she talks about what it was like for her being 19 and Star Wars premiering. And
Wow.
She taught me how to laugh at all the scary stuff. And I probably would have been in a lot worse shape than I was if I hadn't gotten that book. So I've always loved her.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Well, Shalana, thank you so much for calling in.
Good to see you again.
Oh, good to see you too. Nice to talk to you again. Even if I didn't have a question.
Call back when Chris will be on again. Call us back.
Okay. I'll have a question prepared.
Okay, no problem. Okay, that was a good one. Do we have another Chris call?
I'm looking through. There's a lot of readings. There are some people that are definitely fans. And actually, I did want to mention one in the chat room in YouTube because she's from Brazil. And she says, I can't get through, but her name is Giovanna Cardosa. Cardosa. So she's very sad she couldn't get to talk to you. So
I'm sorry you couldn't get through.
What time is it in Brazil now? I wonder.
Well, it depends because it's a big country, but it's either 3 or 4 hours probably.
Isn't your husband from Brazil?
He is. Manaus, the Amazon. I know. But I do have another caller, 804, that wants to talk to Chris.
Oh, good.
So, 804, you're on the air with Chris.
804.
Sunny and Char.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Hello. I'm good. How are you?
Good. What's your name?
Lorelai.
Hi, Lorelai. Have we met before?
We have. I saw you in Richmond when you came to the Bird.
Oh, awesome. Well, good to see you. Good to hear from you again.
Good to hear from you.
What's the Bird?
It's a theater in Richmond. It's in a little place called Carytown.
Oh, nice.
Nice. It's where I did one of my my book events.
Do you have Chris's autograph?
I do. It's on the 6th book, and then I also have signed copies of just about every other book he's ever published.
Oh, I'm happy to hear that. I'm glad you have a whole collection.
Wow, you should hang on to those. They'll be worth something one day, and then you can make a lot of money on them.
They'll be worth a lot of money either when I die or eventually get arrested.
Chris sent me a birthday. Chris sent me a birthday greeting and he's saying happy birthday on my on the voice thing on my phone, and I wanted to like sell it. I wanted to auction it off.
And I did that in the backseat of an Uber too. So that was very, I think I made the guy very uncomfortable.
What is your favorite thing that Chris does?
Just the way that he creates worlds and characters that, you know, even if it's only just small bits, everyone can relate to.
Aw,
Oh, thank you, honey.
Which is your favorite character? Which one?
Oh, thank you for putting me on the spot.
There's no wrong answer.
Think I could choose.
Okay, so
I don't think I could choose just one.
Well, then choose. Let's choose 5.
Well, Alex was a role model for me when I was younger. And then, honestly, the entire Fairy Council.
Oh, love that.
Got me through a lot of tough times.
That's so cool.
Nice. Yeah, they're a group of colorful characters, so I'm happy to hear that.
And where do those characters come from in your head?
I wish I knew. I mean, a lot of them are slightly based on people I know, but for the most part, a lot of them have always been with me since I was a kid. They were just like my imaginary best friends when I was a kid that I just put into these books. Yeah, I think maybe I'm channeling something.
Yeah, I think you're channeling too.
Yeah. I love it when I think it's always hilarious. Sometimes I'll be at book signings and little girls especially will come up to me and I'll say, "Who's your favorite character?" And they'll say something like General Marquis, which is like the bloodthirsty like soldier. Like, and I'm like, okay. Not the answer I was expecting.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Wow. You have quite the imagination, and you are channeling. That's good that you know. You're very intuitive. Are you intuitive? What, I forgot your name, the caller.
I mean, I would like to think so. I can't say for sure.
I bet you are. I think everybody is. Do you feel like you have guardian angels and spirit guides that walk with you?
Definitely. I think a lot of my family does that for me.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
Oh.
That's so nice. So you would probably go anywhere where Chris is doing a book signing or something, right?
I mean, if I could make it, I would.
And you have every single one of his books?
Yes, everyone.
And did you see the movie Struck by Lightning?
I did. I believe when it was released, or the first time I could.
And did you watch every episode of Glee?
I have, and I'm currently rewatching it.
Oh, very cool.
So what are you watching now? Which part?
I'm in the middle of season 3. And they've just won regionals. So.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you help them win regionals, Chris?
I mean, I guess I did. I was on the team, so I'm sure I contributed a little bit.
What was your favorite song, or maybe one of your favorite songs that Chris did, or ensemble with everybody else?
Well, even though it's early, Rose's Turn was always one of my favorites.
Oh, that's one of my
entire show.
Oh, I'm so glad you like Thank You.
Oh, how does that go, Chris?
What's that one? That one's from Gypsy.
Oh, how does it go?
Oh, nice try.
Well, thank you so much for calling.
Yeah, it was so good to talk to you again. Thank you. Hope I see you at another either signing or another event.
I hope I do as well.
Okay, so I mean, Chris, she loves you.
Oh, so sweet.
These
Yeah.
kids adore you, but she like studies you. I mean, she knows everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they read over and over again. And now she's watching Glee again. I mean,
Yeah.
because you have an amazing energy, and the the people who follow you appreciate you as a human being, not just because you were famous,
Hmm.
because you have such a good heart. You have
Yeah.
such a good heart.
I've been told by so many people that run the venues and the bookstores and the places that I go for book events or other kind of events, that my fans are the most polite, sweetest people they've ever met, and I'm very very happy that's the kind of people that I attract.
That's so important, right?
Yeah, yeah. Because that's the kind of person I've always tried to be. So I'm so glad that we're all finding each other.
That's so sweet. You have like a community. You should do more like Instagram lives and things like that, so the people who follow you can connect more.
Yeah, I should. I've been thinking about trying to do something like that. I just never know what to do. So if anyone has suggestions, let me
Well,
know.
I have a suggestion. On the 30th of August. Yeah, it's
That's
August
a perfect
30th.
excuse.
That's the day that the book is launched. Chris is going to interview me on this podcast, not podcast, but on Instagram Live. How do people get on that?
I think they just have to be on Instagram and just wait for the notification to come through.
So it'll be 12 noon Pacific time, 3 p.m. Eastern time.
Yes, yeah.
So anybody who wants to watch that, you're so kind to want to help me with this. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. No, I'm happy to tell people some more of our fun stories.
Yeah. Oh my God. We have a lot of them. So, anyway, I think we're like almost ready to wrap it up, right? Tony, is there anyone else that wants to talk to Chris?
We could do one more call for somebody who wants to talk to Chris.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, 330. You're on the air.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
What's your name?
Cynthia.
Hi, Cynthia.
How old are you, Cynthia?
How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. How are you?
How old are you?
10?
20.
20.
I'm 20
Nice.
years old.
How old?
20, she said. Have we ever met before?
No.
No. Well, it's nice to meet you via Char Vision.
Yep, nice to meet you too.
Did you have a question for me or anything you wanted to talk about?
No, I'm just saying that I'm a fan of you.
Oh, thank you.
That's so sweet. Where do you live?
We from Ohio, but we technically moved to Michigan last summer.
Oh, nice.
That's nice. Where in Michigan?
Clyde.
Oh. Nice. So which is your favorite thing that Chris does? Is it the music? Is it the writing, the books? What do you like so much?
He makes me smile.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that.
So sweet.
I'm always happy to make people smile. That makes me feel so good. Thanks for saying that.
You're welcome.
This has been quite an ego boost, Char. Thank you for always having me.
Of course. Wait, you have a question?
No, but I've been a fan of you, Chris, since 2020.
Oh, nice.
Oh, well, you are a sweet young lady, and I'm so happy that you were able to get through and share your beautiful energy with us.
Yeah, I hope I get to meet you someday at a book event or something.
That is my wish.
Oh, good. Well, hopefully we can make it happen. I think I'm going to be hitting the road again soon. So I'll keep you guys posted.
But the tour, can you come to Michigan?
I would love to come to Michigan. I will try to make that happen.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Wow, what a fun night. What a sweet girl. She loves you.
Yeah, what a sweetheart. You could tell she's a sweetheart.
Mm-hmm. And really, you give these kids something to keep their minds busy and to escape into your world, and it's really, really lovely.
Oh, I certainly hope so. I know that when I was younger, anything that gave me an escape was an absolute godsend. So I'm glad to be giving that to other people, because I know how much I needed it when I was a kid.
Well, especially with all the craziness that's going on in our world.
Yeah.
It's wonderful to be able to escape into that fantasy world. It's wonderful.
Absolutely.
I'm so grateful for you to be on tonight and for writing my foreword and to being such a dear friend to me.
Oh, oh my God. Likewise. And I can't wait to chat more on Tuesday.
Oh my God. Tuesday, the 30th. Yeah, me too. Yeah. So people can come to Chris's Instagram, and so thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And you guys, thank you for watching Char Vision tonight. I know I didn't do a lot of readings, but I'll be back next Friday to do some more readings. And you can follow my Patreon if anybody's interested. I'm going to be doing a once a month kind of I think I'm calling it a healing, a positive energy group, like a healing group, where people of like minds will come together and we can try to save the planet together in some way, or at least our sanity.
Nice.
So you can go to char.net, char.net, and to find Chris's books, you can go to
anywhere books are sold.
Anywhere books are sold, and it's Chris Colfer, Colfer.
Yeah, thelandofstories.com or ataleofmagic.com. They'll point you in the right place.
Okay, that's great. And maybe one time we get them on, we'll get them to sing. Never gonna happen.
We'll see. Maybe we get drinks beforehand.
Okay. Maybe you would do a duet with me.
Well, maybe. We'll see.
Okay. Anyway, thank you, everybody. Have a safe, wonderful week. Say your prayers. Keep a white light around you. And remember, intuition will take you places logic never could. And Sunny says, bye-bye.
Bye. Bye, everybody. Thanks for having me.